What up, world? This is the Tankhead Moe Show, and I'm your host, Tankhead Moe. And listen, today, just another episode. Now we got pressure in the building, man. This brother has been hosting, opening, featuring, and headlining. Yeah, all four. Not skipping steps, not cutting corners. You've seen him tearing down the stages at Atlanta Comedy Theater, Alley Stage, Underground Comedy Club, Atlanta, and even blessed the mic at 50 First Jokes Atlanta. And he's not just a stage killer, he's a content creator who knows how to bring the same energy from stage straight to the screen. So family, I need y'all to help me turn up and welcome into the Tankhead Moe Show, the one, the only, the very funny stand-up comedian, Eddie Coleman.
Woo-hoo. That's right,
man.
What's going on, Tankhead Moe?
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you coming out, brother.
Hey, appreciate you having me. First of all, let me tell you this. I am a fan of the show. Watch it regularly. Keep
respect,
doing your
bro.
thing, bro.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. And man, for the people out here that don't know a lot of, stand-up comedians, because they only know the few that's, just mainstream, kind of let the people know, like how you got started in the comedy.
All right, so I picked up the mic the first time when I was 17 back in Michigan. I was still in high school. Didn't pick it up until college. I got my bachelor's degree in acting. So
That's what's up.
thank you. Yeah, they can take this debt though. Shit is ridiculous.
Right.
So I was like, I've always been a funny dude. You know what I'm saying? But stand up, doing it like on the regularly, I have to like kind of sneak into it.
Right.
But after I left grad school, I went to grad school for acting, and I just, I had, been in school from preschool all the way up until grad school, with no breaks. So, and my mom was like, you need to go to grad school and get a degree, you need to be protected. I'm like, I know what I want to do. So,
Right.
and plus I'm not trying to take on more debt.
Right.
You feel me?
Because that debt can build up. Trust me.
It's sitting there looking at me like, we're not going nowhere. I'm like, okay. You sitting there looking right back at your ass like this. But no, man. So this past Monday just marked 5 years since I've been doing it consistently.
Oh, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, appreciate that. So just turned 33. So right now I'm in a space where nobody's going to tell me what to do. Like, this is what I'm doing, and I'm going to ride it till the wheels fall off.
Right. And a lot of people don't understand and know that it's a lot of educated people in stand-up comedy, man.
Yeah, like the guy that I'm wearing on my shirt right now.
Yeah, Dick Gregory. Yeah.
God bless the dead.
Yeah. And like I was saying, like, speaking of Dick Gregory, like his nephew, man, funny brother.
Yeah.
Mark Gregory, man. Shout out to Mark Gregory, man.
I saw him and Just Niche open for Dick Gregory at excuse me, Soul Food Comedy. It's a room that Toure Gordon. You know who Toure is?
Toure Davis. Toure.
Gordon.
Gordon. Okay.
Yeah, up in out of Philadelphia. Him
Okay.
and Buck Wild used to host a show up there every Wednesday, and they had this special show with Dick Gregory, Just Niche, and Mark Gregory. They were the opener. So, I got this shirt. He signed it for me, and I got his book Nigger, which is his autobiography. Very powerful book. And Dick Gregory is the only comedian I've seen 3 times. I first seen him when I was 15. Then I saw him again at when I was in Philly, and then I seen him and Paul Mooney, God bless the dead, in Washington, D.C. And Dick Gregory cussed this lady out because she came up to the stage, bro. That was the funniest shit in the world. The funniest shit in the world. And he was like, you talking to a real nigga now, huh? I put my life on the line. Help me, y'all. I was like, don't get grandpa mad now.
Yeah, Dick Gregory didn't play, but he dug deep and he went back.
He did not play.
Yeah.
I wanted to get a picture with him, and I was like, Mr. Gregory, I love your stuff. This is like my 3rd time seeing you. He was like, oh, yeah, thank you. I was like, hey, can we get a quick picture? He was like, if I take a picture with you, I got to take a picture with everybody. Huh? We got to get these chairs cleared out of here. Huh? I'm like, I didn't say nothing. You know, old people just be saying, huh?
Right. You know, no. Dick was quick to tell people to shut up too.
Shut up, bro. The shit that he been through, like, bro, on the front line with Martin Luther King.
Right.
You better not disrespect him.
Right. Yeah, imagine him now with what's going on. You had Dick Gregory right here now. That was, yeah, man. Like I remember when I first met you when we was all doing that. Yo, that's funny.
Actually, we met before that.
Yeah, we did. We did.
Joystick.
Yeah, Joystick, man.
That shit was funny. Hold on. I know this interview about me, but let me give you your flowers here. Like, bro, I wish that I could have more fun on stage like you. Because, like, you just be up there talking, bro. I'd be like, if I could just get a little bit of the fun that Tankhead be having on stage, bro, I'd be somewhere. Like, I'm by the book. I'm like, okay, we got to say this. That nigga, he be doing just that on stage. For like 10 minutes and he'll kill.
Hey,
you're like, man. Thank you, good night. I'm like, gotta follow this.
Oh, man, all right. Funny, man.
But no, man, I've always been a fan of your stuff. You crack me up, bro. Like
vice versa, man. Vice versa. I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. Yo, that's funny.
Yo, that's funny.
Yeah. We don't skip to the next
Yeah. Like what like be real, like what city has the worst crowd? You think had the worst crowd?
Nigga, here. Atlanta, Georgia. But I will tell you this. Like, it makes you stronger.
It does.
Like, you was talking in the intro. You was like, before we started rolling, you was like, if you hear some roll with it, I'm like, okay. He's like, yeah, he been killing it at Atlanta Comedy Theater. I'm like, shit, nigga. Then you got me mixed up with somebody else. But, you know, I killed up there one time and then, you know, I left it as is. But, like, my first time going up there to, like, actually do stand up, I got that first laugh and, nigga, it just went downhill. Like, all I heard was this in the audience. Oh. Can I get some water? Y'all got his bottle? Okay. Can you know ice? Like, bro, it was bad. It was bad. And Swole, DJ Swole, he was like, he came back on stage and was like, y'all give it up for Eddie Coleman, really. And yeah, dog. But I got plenty of stories of me bombing. I bombed at you know who Tony Love is?
Tony Love? Yeah, I heard of Tony Love. Yeah,
get him on the podcast. He used to host this room at Tap's restaurant in Jonesboro.
Okay.
And they had this birthday party in there. And I'm on stage. I'm on stage and like the stage is like right here. The stage is right here, and like the audience members are like right there. They're like real close to the stage, right? So I'm doing whatever bit I had that wasn't fully worked out, and all I see is this in the audience. Yeah, you know, he funny, but he ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? And so I heard it, and I was like, oh, you think you can do better? And the dude was smoking a blunt. He was just like, better than you. And then, again, going downhill. And they was just like, boo, boo, get off the stage. I was like, I'll leave when I'm good and goddamn ready to. Boo, boo. And I just stood there for like another 30 seconds like, nigga, you ain't got nothing else to say. Okay, it's time to go sit down. I like dropped the mic and like went back in the motherfucking corner, like stewing like this, just in the corner. And Daryl Dan was like, "Hey, you should." I'm like, "Nah, f these niggas. Like, this is why I don't do black. I want to go on stage and do my shit because I come from the theater world. Right? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm used to doing. Yeah. Exactly. I'm used to doing the act. You know what I'm saying? Right. Line per line per line. But like when it's stand up, it's you by yourself. Right. Like you gotta be the sound cue, the curator, like you gotta control the crowd. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, what, 2 weeks in, maybe a month. But like, you know, you just take it on the chin. And I told Tony, I was like, I'll see you next week, bro.
Right.
But everybody caught it that night. But, you know, they handled it more professional than I did. Very emotional.
But you know, like you say, it take time, man. Like I've been in situations, like you saying, starting off and I'm doing a joke. People feel some type of way when you're not following the lead of the other comedians. Like if they doing, you know, a lot of perverted type jokes, and then I come up and say, I'm gonna do my Tankhead Moe way. I'm not going that way, and then the crowd don't like that. Yeah. But I've still stuck with my stuff, regardless of what they say, and some people be mad. But at the end of the day, you know, our job is to get here.
Exactly.
You know, so you got to stick to your craft, regardless of how some of them may feel, because, you know, club and, you know, like a real comedy club and a bar style comedy is different.
Way different.
Yeah, and I had to learn that, you know, but it just take time. Yeah, and I don't see anything wrong with you sticking to your style of stand up, because like we all have to know how to write comedy, you know, because I write daily, you know, then you got to know how to break your jokes down, and that take time. Like I got jokes I wrote 2 years ago, and I'm just making new now, because you got to keep breaking them, boom, 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 boom.
Because it's always, you're always adding something to the bit. I was watching, have you watched that Ralphie May?
Yeah. I watched all that Ralphie May stuff.
That lecture that he gave those comedians at the Comedy Store. He was like, if you think your jokes are finished, then you're finished.
Right.
Like there's always something new, like new tags, new punchlines, new looks, that and the other. You know, I never throw anything away. Like I'm always, okay, how can we make this relevant today? How can we make it feel like it just happened?
Right.
You know, and that was something else that he was speaking about as well. And they were like, he was like, yeah, people come up to me all the time and be like, that bit was so funny. Like, did you just come up with that? He was like, no, it's been in the cooker for like 12 years.
Right.
And I just keep recycling it.
That's right, man.
And same thing with Chappelle. If you go back and watch some of his old stuff, you'll go, okay, that's from like a club set, and then you'll see it in the special because it's finally matured and you know, it's ready.
Yeah,
you know what
broke
I'm saying?
It down and got it ready for what we call it, to go out to, I forgot what we called it, but
to tour.
No, yeah, it's ready to tour, but he got it ready to get out to the people. But it's another word, you know, where it's fine.
Fine tuned.
Fine tuned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, man, I want to ask you one question. I'm gonna go back and this is important, because what does Brenda Coleman mean to you?
This nigga about to make me cry up in here. All right. So that is my mom. Shout out to her.
Yes, shout out to Miss Coleman.
Single mom, raised 3 of us by herself. That's my. This nigga really about to make me cry up in here. Hey, that's mom, man.
That's what's up, man.
Wouldn't be here without her. Right. You know, she. I had a moment this couple of weeks ago. I just got overwhelmed, and I called her. I was like it's all happening so fast. And she called me. She was like, "Nigga, what's wrong with you?" Like, I'm like, it's just happening so fast. She was like, "What is going on?" Well, I got this going on. I got that going on, and this is coming up, and I got to handle that. She was like, "Well, ain't that what you asked God for?"
Right.
I was like, yeah, but it's happening so fast. She's like, yeah, you ask not because you have not. And like, you got to be prepared. Like, you're doing what you said you wanted to do. And she sent me, I listen to a lot of old school. She was like, I was listening to the radio, and she sent me that Earth, Wind, and Fire, Keep Your Head to the Sky.
Yeah.
Your head to the sky. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, dog. She sent me that, and I just cried even more. I'm just like, oh man. But yeah, dog, that's why I'm working so hard, so I can, like, you know, let her just enjoy what days she has left. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. She for 20 years she's been serving the homeless, and you know, she says she loves it, and I'm just like, Mom, like, you know, I want to, you know, retire you. She was like, no, I enjoy this. You know, this is my ministry. Right. This is my purpose. Right. Like, this is what I'm here to do. Like, you know, despite the assholes that come in here and be demanding, you know, this, that, and the other, like, God has his purpose for me, and I have to fulfill this in order to, you know, live the life that I want to live. Correct. And I'm like, yeah, okay. And then, you know, she'll call me some other days and be like, nigga, I'm ready to retire. Hurry up. Why ain't you being like Mojo Brooks? Post some shit online. Go talk to Tyler Perry. I'm like, just go talk to Tyler Perry. Right. Right. But yeah, man. This nigga here. Hey,
you know what, man? Coming from, you know, likewise, man, coming from a single mother as well. And my mom did an excellent job, you know, with me, my brother, and my oldest brother, me, my sisters, you know.
So it's three of y'all?
Yeah.
It's three of us. You the oldest?
No, I'm the middle child.
Okay.
I have an older brother. And I was the one that went out and got into everything, you know. Yeah. You know, they went and handled business and this and that. So I
always
took the
that
long
one.
Way. Yeah, I was that one, man. I was out in Atlanta Street doing all kind of stuff, man. But you was talking about God, man, and God is so real.
Yes, he is.
And I had a praying mama because I wasn't supposed to be here. You see what I'm saying? Like, and when people see me laugh and stuff like that, laughter is what saved my life. And comedian I wanted to be since I was a kid, but I didn't ever have the means. Mm-hmm. And I don't sing so much, you know, in my life growing up, because growing up I thought like killings were normal. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And then realize that wasn't normal. That was a mental health thing. I didn't know that, but if you grew up in that type of environment, you know, it become the norm. So, but like I say, having a praying mom and, you know, praying over my life and God blessing me, you know, so that's why you see me laughing. I'm cool, level-headed guy. I'm low-key, you know, and I try to help people as much as I can because I'm grateful for even being here. So,
yeah, it's going back to what my mom was talking about, you know, it's our job to serve. Like, you, this is your ministry. You're doing a service here, giving, you know, myself and other entertainers, artists, you know, a platform, you know, to promote their selves, you know what I'm saying, just to get to the next level. You know, I had to, I don't know if you got this in your Rolodex or not, but because he prepared, boy. I'm telling you, he got his little Shannon Sharp cards over there. He's like, yeah. But no, I had a bad car accident it'll be 3 years in December, and God was just like, you need to slow down, man.
Right.
Like, what is the rush? What are you rushing to?
Right.
More importantly, what are you running from?
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
Like, we get so caught up on, I got to do this, I got to do that. And part of it was, you know, me trying to, you know, get my mom, you know, a peaceful retirement. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to impress people before they die. You know what I'm saying? People been praying for me, you know, ever since I've been going to church. And, you know, I just want to show them that, like, I will make it. It's like, no, nigga, like, appreciate what you've done now.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Like, you worried about an unknown that ain't even happened yet.
Right.
You feel me? Like, you know, just slow down and, you know, do what you're called to do. You know, start little. You know, Issa Rae got this thing called networking around you.
Okay.
You know, some people be like, well, I'm gonna go talk to Tyler Perry. I'm like, no, I can go talk to Tankhead and I can go talk to his engineer. You know, they got cameras, they got mics. We can make some shit happen and we can take it to Tyler Perry and be like, look, this is what we got. You feel me? But just the whole point of that is, just be in the now.
Yeah.
Be in the moment. That's the term that we use in the acting world.
Right.
Be in the moment. Be here. And just enjoy it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Right. And shout out to Jay Clips, man. He's
man.
the director, everything up above, making everything
he is
happen.
The cootie to your Kanye.
Yeah. It wouldn't be no me without Jay Clips.
There you go.
Yeah. Clips by Jay.
Clips by
Jay. That's what it is. Clips by Jay. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So who are some comedians you can say that was a big part of helping you get into comedy, or made you say, man, I really want to do this?
Let's see. Well, outside of comedy, my aunt.
Okay.
She's matter of fact, my whole family is funny, bro. My cousin is the funniest out of all of us, but he'll never get on stage. I had posted a video on TikTok of me playing the piano, and I was like, can you guess this song? And he was like, nigga, you about to get unfollowed. Where's your crowd work clip at? Like, he does not care. He's like, you a comedian? Like, nigga, where's the clips at? Right. But he's the funniest out of all of them, and his kids are even funny, man. They roasted me so bad when I went home. It was like, so you can be funny now, but why ain't you funny online? I'm just like, you know what? I'll see y'all in another 6 years. So I don't come home. He was like, hey, man, I'm sorry. But no, shout out to my cousin Trent. But in the comedy world, first comedian I saw when I was like 3 was Steve Harvey.
Okay, yeah.
When he did the yellow suit, it's called One Man. It was on HBO. Sinbad, I love Sinbad. Shout out to Sinbad from Michigan.
Yep.
Bruce, used to watch him on I could only watch Bruce on Comic View because everybody else was dirty. And then as I got older, going back to when I was younger, I saw Chris Rock's Bigger and Blacker. I saw it premiere on HBO.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yo, that's what I want to do right there. And then as I got older, of course, getting into Dick Gregory, and then I've always been a fan of Bill Cosby, the artist. Bill Cosby, the artist. Got to be specific. Adele Givens, I could go on and on, but like those few that I named off, like those have been the biggest influence on me. Yeah.
So I want to ask you this. Do you think any topic should be off limits in comedy?
I think a topic should be off limits if you don't have the proper knowledge to talk about it.
Okay.
Because I've gone on stage and like, I'll say something funny in the car and I'll be like, yeah, I'm going to go take that on stage. And then it'll get a chuckle, but it's like, okay, where's the, like, what else do you have? Like, are you going to go deeper in this, or are you just, just saying some funny shit just to be saying some funny shit? Like,
right.
Going back to Chris Rock. So if you really watch his, let's just take Bring the Pain, for example. Mm-hmm. He's talking about, the jails ain't tough enough, and, the jails overpacked and everything. He's like, he'll break it down, and then he'll give you the reason why everything is the way it is. He'll be like, yeah, people be like, jails ain't tough enough. Jails ain't tough enough. The jail's overcrowded. He's like, yeah, they're overcrowded, but the problem is life is fucked up too.
Right.
A project versus a jail cell really ain't
too much difference.
Right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just like, okay, so if you're going to talk about a topic, you got to at least like have stuff ready.
Yeah.
That's the hurdle that I'm getting over now. I'm just like, okay, if I'm going to talk about this, I need to talk about it not just from my perspective, but talk about the steps that have been repeated.
Right.
Yeah, we all have relationship problems, but what makes yours different than everybody else's?
Right.
And then how can you fix it. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just got to have your ducks in order.
Yeah. And relationship like comedy, man.
Yeah.
Like it's a process.
Yeah.
And that's what people be trying. Yeah, if you got the money, you can be broke and have a successful relationship. So, but relationship, you got to go through things to know how to correct things.
Exactly.
So,
it's not
that's what's gonna make
straight
you
and narrow path. There's ups and downs, sideways.
Right.
May want to get off the path, go a different direction.
Right. And don't always give up on each other. Like if you start off with somebody, say for instance, say man, you start out with somebody that got both of their arms, and then she lose one. You know, hang in there. You be that other arm. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta hang in there, man. That's where the people be ready. Tears in my eyes. People be ready to give up on you, man. You know,
boy,
she ain't got that extra arm no more. You know, like you gotta hang in there, man.
Shit, nigga, I damn that lost all my limbs. My woman still left me. Still walking away from me.
Do you think like? Do you think it's? Because I know we talk about the social media thing, but is social media making comedians funnier or just popular?
I think it's making them popular and overexposed.
Right.
You know, if you drink too much water, you'll drown.
Right.
That's a quote from the great Denzel Washington. I'm not really too fond of like posting my stuff online just because I'm always constantly working on it. It's like, again, going back to what my cousin said, where's your crowd work clip? And, you know, it's like, bring your asses to a show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if we didn't have social media, like, this was social media back in the day.
Right,
like, if you had a show,
right.
You go to the radio station, I'm coming, or, you know, they would have ads running on the radio or in the newspaper or on TV, you know. And, like, don't get me wrong, like, I'm glad that everybody is, like, their own, you know, their own entity and they can, you know, promote themselves. But it's just like, some of y'all really just want the money and not want to hone your craft.
Correct.
Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm
fast pace.
Yeah, I'm $6,000-$7,000 in debt because I hone my craft.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And, you know, I'll pay it off, you know, eventually. But again, if that craft isn't honed, then, you know, what are you really there for? You know, black people, well, not particularly black people, you know, we work hard for our money.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gas. We got to make sure we got the insurance on the damn car. We got to park the car. We got to make sure ain't nobody finna steal it.
Right.
Break the windows. We got to go buy 2 drinks. We got to go pay for this high-ass price food that we could have made at the house.
Right.
And then, you know, it's just, it's crowded, it's overpacked, and then it's like, you know, you coming out here to give me, like, some BS? Like, I could have stayed at home for this.
Right. And
you feel me?
As soon as you start learning how to park the car, here come their ass create one that can park itself.
Man, listen.
Yeah.
Oh, we okay.
Right.
That new Tesla.
Yeah. Like, man, I just learned how to park the damn car.
Right. That's how you know your driving is fucked up when the car just park itself.
Right.
Like, no, I got it. Just take your hands off the wheel.
Yeah, man.
Put your hands in your pockets.
Yeah, like what is like your goal? You know, with comedy, like what is?
My goal with comedy is just to bring peace to somebody.
Right.
That's what the overall goal is. Just to bring peace to somebody, whether it's for 4 minutes or 45. That's the overall goal. You know, I used to want to have this, you know, I want to have, you know, this lavish lifestyle. I'm going to do this. I'm going to be on the cover of this. And it's like, yeah, you can be on the cover when you hot, but nigga, when you fall, you're going to be on the cover of everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to, like, really dissect this thing.
That's right.
You know, what is, again, going back to, are you in it for the fame or are you in it for the craft? That's like, right. I'm in it for the craft, bro. Like, if I can bring peace to somebody, then my job is done.
The longevity of it.
The long game.
Yeah.
And God will make a way as he always do.
That's right.
You know.
It's going to work.
It's
going to work. It's definitely
It's working.
That's right.
It's been working.
That's right.
For me, for you.
That's right.
Everybody who's been on this podcast.
That's right.
So, yeah, that's the long goal.
Yeah. And that's always, you know, a good thing, because what people don't realize, even some comedians got to understand, you doing a skill. You put in this position as a stand-up comedian is a purpose, because you also can heal with laughter. And sometimes silence is okay, and people don't realize that. You know, I've been in shows where people use like, nah, you need to get laughed, but I've been in shows where people were just actually paying attention to my story. You see what I'm saying? And then they tell you, man, that was funny, man, but the story had me, it was funny, but you had, you know, and then at the end, so sometimes, you know, and you don't know how you touch people.
Yeah.
You know, so like you say, you put here to do a service. Yeah, you know, man. And you a stand-up comedian for a reason, whether you know it or not. You just ain't just happen to be one.
Right.
You know, so use it for what it is, you know. You can save lives with it too. Stop suicides. Man. You can heal the mind, all kind of stuff. So
yeah. People don't realize how much laughter is good for the body.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's not, you know, I mean, we all have our vices, but like, man, if you get some laughter in your life,
right.
Like, bro.
Right.
Change your life.
Yeah, it's true.
Going back to what you were saying earlier about about the silence and everything in the set. So let me give you an example. Like, you know how you were talking about how people need to get like, you know, constant laughs. So let me give you an example. You've seen Kings of Comedy, right?
Definitely, most definitely. Yes.
So let's just take Bernie's set. You know, Bernie come out there and he, you know, hitting them upside the head, and then he's like, okay, I gave them what they want.
Right.
Now it's time to do me. Let me tell you about these 3 kids that my brother left me with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you about my little nephew who my aunt keep putting on the corner when the school is directly across the street.
Right.
You feel me? To get picked up by the bus. It's like, okay, like this dude, and like the fact that he had that much power to control that state, well, that arena in Charlotte is like, I watched this set like over and over, and I'm like, okay, he's, you know, pacing back and forth. He sitting there, he'll pause there, and then he'll hit him with that punchline, and then just like, it's like music,
right?
You know, like you gotta, it's like conducting music, man. You gotta, you know.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, man.
And you can feel it. It's almost spiritual. It's time and everything. Like, it's like you just floating.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Give you a music example. Look at College Dropout. Like, Kanye didn't just lead. Jesus Walks wasn't the first track on the album. You know what I'm saying? He had to lead up to Jesus Walks because he had, you know, the intro, then the couple of songs, and then he had All Falls Down, and then it led into Jesus Walks, and then like seems like every 3 songs there was like a radio hit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's the way I kind of look at my the way I want to like build my set. I'm like, okay, let me get, you know, some beat. You got to have B-sides for the album to be good. You can't just have hits.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You got to let the whole thing play. When they say no skips.
Right.
You know, you got to have the whole album be good. You just can't like skip to the best part. So for me, on the comic side, I'm like, okay, we got to talk about this, and then I'm going to draw you in with this story.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
And, you know, you just keep doing that, and you do it every year till you if God call you home.
Right, man. Yeah.
Not, not saying I'm going to die anytime soon, but, you get the point.
Right. Yeah, man. I know you got your spot you're hosting now.
Yeah, man. Get to the point with me and Kenny Smallhorn. Shout out to Kenny. Little Five Pub and Little 5 Points. Every Wednesday we host bi-weekly. Well, it's every Wednesday, but he hosts 1 week, I host 1 week, and yeah, man, I'm real excited about that. Was just talking to my homeboy Khalil. Mm-hmm. He was giving me a ride home from Alley Stage, and I did the showcase up there. I was like, "Hey, man, how was the show?" I was like, "How was the set? How'd you like?" He was like, "You need to practice." I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I was like, "Yeah, I just been talking about. I've been in my mind. I was just like, I need to get a room, just somewhere I can work out weekly because that's how you get stronger as a host. I mean, not as a host, but that's how you get stronger as a comic. Mm-hmm. I mean, look at all the great hosts and look how strong they're set as, like, Robin Harris, God bless the dead, Martin Lawrence, Mike Epps, Steve Harvey.
Yeah, Steve Harvey is hilarious. I don't care what nobody says.
Steve Harvey is funny.
Yeah, he hilarious.
Steve is funny.
Yeah. All right, man.
Yeah, man. So every Wednesday, if you've been in the game for 4 years or 4 days, like, come on through. Like, we're going to help you punch these jokes up and, trim the fat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
All right. So, all right, man. We had fun chopping it up.
Yes,
sir. It's time to turn up the heat. This is the part where I put the comedian in the hot seat, So, you ready?
Let's do it.
Hecklers, fight them or finesse them?
Hecklers?
Yeah, hecklers. Fight them or finesse them?
What's a heckler?
A heckler.
Heckler. Okay.
Yeah, I'm from the South, man.
Okay, I'm like,
I would.
I'm like, who the hell?
Yeah, heckler.
Okay.
Yeah. That's that real Southern, man.
Boy, y'all are funny.
Yeah, man. We'll mess a word up, man. That's why they call me Tankhead, man.
So, you got me saying it now. I'm not finna fight nobody. I'm too old for that. I'll finesse them.
Okay. Clean comedy or raw comedy?
I like raw comedy. Okay. But you can still be clean and raw.
Right.
A knife is clean, but it's still sharp.
Right. You can, yeah. Write jokes or freestyle?
Write jokes. Right. And not like I mean, you can physically write, but I like to talk mine out just because me writing a joke out, I'm just like, okay, it takes me back to, being on the stage, and it's like, you sound scripted if you like write a joke out because you're trying to get the words out, trying to perfect the words and everything. But like, if you just talk it out and just, make it seem like you're talking to one person in the room, works out better for you.
Right. Late night crowd or early show crowd? What do you prefer?
Early, because I'm trying to get to bed my damn self. You ever been at an open mic and they on number 4 and it's like 2 in the morning? What number y'all on? 4.
Comedy for passion.
It's like, y'all better hurry up.
Hey, wait till you hit 40. You ready to get in the bed? Just don't.
Shit.
Comedy for.
You be waking up early too? Yeah, man.
Comedy for passion or for money?
Passion, because the money will come regardless if you're doing it well.
Right. All right, man. So you survived the Tankhead hot seat. Now, before you get out of here, let the people know where they can find you, social media, everything you got going on, man.
All right, so you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. That's Eddie Coleman. Facebook, just take off the word that's. And yeah, man, just follow me. I'm always posting shows. Every now and again, I'll post some content or like a rant or something. But, you know, that's where you can find me.
All right. And check this brother out, man. Get out here and support stand-up comedian Eddie Coleman. Yeah.
Support live stand-up.
Support live stand-up comedy. And when I tell you, this brother had one of the funniest laughs. Like, you don't even have to know his name. Like, I can pick him out in any crowd just by his laugh. So yeah, but protect this. He's a good brother. He's very funny, man. Get out and support stand-up comedian Eddie Coleman.
Yes, sir.
And people, it's about the truth, the jokes, the Tankhead way. Peace. If you like this episode, please comment, like, share, and subscribe.